Have you ever wondered if there are plants that do more than just look pretty in your bedroom? What if I told you there are houseplants that not only beautify your space, but also help you sleep better, breathe easier, and even relax your mind after a long day? Yes, plants are more than decoration. They are living companions that quietly support your well-being. When we think about improving our bedroom, we often jump to new sheets, a fresh coat of paint, or maybe some ambient lighting. But adding just one or two well-chosen plants can transform the space in ways you never expected. They purify the air by removing toxins, release oxygen, and some even continue producing oxygen at night, perfect for your sleeping environment. Certain plants can also reduce indoor humidity, prevent mold, and offer calming scents that promote deep, uninterrupted rest. And let's not forget the psychological benefits. Being around greenery has been linked to reduced stress, lower anxiety, and a sense of emotional peace. When your eyes catch a glimpse of a lush green leaf or a soft bloom right before bed, your brain takes that as a sign. It's time to wind down. So if you're someone who craves a serene, healthy space where you can truly relax and recharge, you might want to rethink your bedroom setup. Coming up next is a carefully curated list of 15 stunning bedroom plants that will make you say, wow, not just because they're beautiful, not just because they're easy to care for, but because each of them brings something special into your personal sanctuary. Let's begin with the plant that's practically indestructible and a nighttime oxygen machine. 15. Chinese evergreen, the effortless air purifier. If you're new to houseplants or just want something low maintenance that still delivers that wow factor, then Chinese evergreen is the plant for you. Also known as Aglaonema, this tropical beauty is often overlooked, but it deserves a prime spot in your bedroom. Why? Because it's ridiculously easy to care for and brings visual interest to any corner with its lush, patterned leaves. Each variety of Chinese evergreen has its own unique look, from soft, silvery greens to bold, pink-edged leaves. These aren't just your typical flat green plants. They're like living pieces of art, with marbled veins and brushstroke textures that catch the eye even in low light. And speaking of light, here's where this plant really shines. It thrives in low light. You don't need a south-facing window or tons of sunlight. Tuck it into a dim corner and it'll keep growing, slowly, gracefully, without complaint. But Chinese evergreen isn't just about looks. It's also a hard-working air purifier. According to NASA's famous Clean Air study, this plant is excellent at removing harmful toxins from the air, especially formaldehyde, which is commonly released by furniture, flooring, and paint. So, while you're sleeping, the Chinese evergreen is working quietly beside you, cleaning your air and giving you a fresher, healthier environment to breathe in. And here's the best part, it's extremely forgiving. Forget to water it for a week? No problem. Don't know anything about houseplants? It won't judge. It simply adapts, survives, and looks good while doing it. In a world full of fussy indoor plants, the Chinese evergreen is your low-drama, high-reward best friend. So if you're looking for a stylish, stress-free plant that does more than just sit pretty, this one should be high on your list. 14. Dracaena marginata, the red-edged statement maker. Looking for a plant that's sleek, striking, and doesn't need pampering? Meet the Dracaena marginata, also known as the Madagascar dragon tree, a bedroom plant that combines bold style with practical function. With its tall, slender stems and spiky green leaves outlined in vibrant red or purple edges, this plant looks like it came straight out of a designer showroom. It's modern, dramatic, and a little bit wild, perfect for anyone who wants their space to have a touch of the unexpected. But don't let its exotic appearance fool you. This plant is remarkably easy to care for. One of its biggest strengths? It thrives in low light. That means you don't need to place it right next to a window. It'll do just fine in a corner, by a shelf, or even on the floor. And like all the best bedroom plants, the dragon tree is more than just good looks. It's a natural air purifier. It's especially effective at removing benzene, xylene, and formaldehyde, chemicals commonly found in cleaning products, fabrics, and household paints. So while you're dreaming away at night, Dracaena marginata is hard at work cleansing your indoor air, helping you breathe easier and wake up feeling more refreshed. It also has a slow, upright growth pattern, making it a great vertical accent that doesn't take up much floor space. Whether you're going for a cozy boho vibe or a clean, minimalist look, this plant slides right in and adds just enough drama to make things interesting. And the maintenance? Water it only when the soil is dry and make sure the pot drains well. That's pretty much it. It's hard to mess this one up. So if you're looking for a low-maintenance showstopper with a sharp, architectural vibe, the dragon tree might just be your new favorite roommate. 13. Begonia rex, a living work of art. If your idea of a perfect bedroom includes a touch of the whimsical, the artistic, or even the dramatic, then Begonia rex might be exactly what you're looking for. Unlike most houseplants that rely on flowers to impress, Begonia rex steals the show with its leaves alone. And what leaves they are! Swirling patterns, deep purples, silver streaks, emerald greens, and sometimes even flashes of hot pink. Each leaf looks like it's been hand-painted by an artist, and no two plants are ever quite the same. It's not just a plant, it's a statement piece. Compact and full of character, the Rex begonia is perfect for tablet tops, dressers, or bookshelves. Think of it as living decor that adds color and texture in places a typical green plant might feel a little too plain. Now, while it looks like a diva, it's surprisingly manageable, as long as you understand its quirks. Begonia rex prefers indirect light, so it fits beautifully into bedrooms that aren't flooded with sun. Bright but filtered light keeps its colors vibrant without scorching the delicate leaves. And here's a tip. It loves consistent moisture, but hates soggy roots, so water when the top inch of soil feels dry and be sure the pot has good drainage. Another bonus? It doesn't need high humidity, unlike many tropical plants, though it appreciates it if you can provide some. The real magic of this plant lies in how it makes your room feel. Place it next to a mirror and watch how the light dances across its colorful foliage. Put it on a bookshelf, and suddenly the whole space feels richer, more personal, more alive. In a sea of green plants, Begonia rex brings unexpected color, personality, and flair, a perfect choice for anyone who wants their bedroom to be anything but ordinary. 12. Lucky bamboo, the minimalist's good luck charm. Looking for something simple, symbolic, and stunningly elegant? Then say hello to Lucky Bamboo, a small but mighty plant that brings balance, beauty, and good energy straight into your bedroom. Despite its name, Lucky Bamboo isn't actually bamboo. It belongs to the Dracaena family, but its graceful, upright stalks and lush green leaves have made it a symbol of luck, prosperity, and positive energy for centuries, especially in Feng Shui philosophy. And the best part? It's ridiculously easy to care for. Unlike most houseplants, Lucky Bamboo doesn't need soil at all. Just place it in a glass container with clean water, preferably filtered or distilled, and that's it. You can even add a few pebbles for support and decoration. Change the water every couple of weeks, keep it out of direct harsh sunlight, and watch it thrive. This makes it perfect for small bedrooms, desks, nightstands, or windowsills, where space might be limited, but the desire for beauty is not. In Feng Shui, where you place your Lucky Bamboo matters. Put it near your bedside or on your dresser to invite calming, grounding energy into your space. It's believed to attract peace, harmony, and even romantic luck when placed with intention. You can even choose the number of stalks based on what energy you want. 2 for love, 3 for happiness, 5 for health, 8 for wealth. Visually, Lucky Bamboo offers a clean, minimalist aesthetic. Whether you keep it in a traditional vase or pair it with a modern ceramic container, it blends seamlessly into any style, from boho chic to ultra-modern. This is the plant for people who want beauty without fuss, symbolism without clutter, and a touch of the mystical in their everyday lives. Sometimes the smallest plants carry the biggest meaning. 11. Snake plant, the indestructible nighttime hero. If there's one plant that absolutely deserves a spot in your bedroom for both beauty and benefits, it's the snake plant, also known as mother-in-law's tongue. Why? Because it's nearly impossible to kill, looks sharp and modern, and does something most plants don't. It releases oxygen at night. That's right, while many plants shut down their photosynthesis process when the sun goes down, the snake plant keeps working, purifying your air and giving you a steady supply of oxygen while you sleep. This makes it one of the top choices for better sleep and indoor air quality. Its long, upright leaves, often striped with green, yellow, or silver, bring a bold architectural vibe to your space. Whether you place it on the floor in a tall pot or on your nightstand in a smaller container, it adds instant elegance without demanding attention. And the best part? It thrives on neglect. Low light? No problem. Forget to water it for 2 weeks? It won't mind. This plant stores water in its thick leaves, making it super drought tolerant and ideal for beginners or frequent travelers. Beyond its toughness, the snake plant is a natural air filter. According to NASA's Clean Air Study, it's excellent at removing common toxins like formaldehyde, benzene, and trichloroethylene, the kind that quietly lingers in paint, carpets, and cleaning products. So not only does it look sleek and modern, it's literally working for your health 24/7. Whether your bedroom is sunny, shady, humid, or dry, this plant adjusts. No drama, no fuss. In a world of high-maintenance houseplants, the snake plant is a breath of fresh air, literally. 10. Aloe Vera, the soothing healer in your bedroom. Imagine having a plant that not only looks great, purifies your air, and thrives with minimal care, but also has healing powers. That's the magic of aloe vera, a plant as practical as it is beautiful. With its thick, spiky, succulent leaves, aloe vera brings a cool, modern desert vibe into your bedroom. But behind those sculptural leaves is something more, a gel packed with vitamins, enzymes, and soothing properties. Just snap off a leaf and you have instant relief for minor burns, cuts, insect bites, or dry skin. Yes, your bedroom plant can double as a mini first aid kit. But aloe vera isn't just about skincare, it's also a fantastic air purifier. Like the snake plant, it helps remove harmful toxins like formaldehyde and benzene from the air, quietly working at night to give you cleaner, fresher oxygen as you sleep. And the feeling it brings to a space? Freshness, clarity, calm. Aloe vera has a naturally cooling, soothing presence, making it ideal for creating a relaxing bedroom atmosphere, especially if you live in a warmer climate or simply love that spa-like energy. Caring for it couldn't be easier. Place it in a bright spot with indirect sunlight. Water only when the soil is completely dry, about once every 2 to 3 weeks. Make sure the pot has good drainage to prevent root rot. It's one of the few plants that loves being left alone. Forget to water? It forgives. Don't know much about plants? Aloe doesn't mind. It's built to survive and thrive. So if you want a bedroom plant that looks sharp, purifies the air, and offers natural healing at your fingertips, aloe vera is a no-brainer. 9. Pothos, the cascading classic for calm corners. Some plants make a quiet entrance and then completely transform the room. That's the beauty of pothos, also known as devil's ivy, a timeless houseplant with graceful trailing vines and lush heart-shaped leaves that seem to flow like green water. In the bedroom, pothos works like living art. Hang it in a macrame planter, let it spill off a shelf, or place it high on a wardrobe, and watch as it softens hard corners, fills in blank walls, and brings movement and texture to your space. This plant is a master of making a room feel alive without taking up valuable surface space. And it's not just pretty. Pothos is one of the easiest plants to grow, even if you've never kept a plant alive before. It adapts to almost any lighting condition: low light, bright indirect light, even artificial lighting. Forget to water it for a week? No problem. It's incredibly forgiving. But don't let its laid-back nature fool you. This is also a hard-working air purifier. Pothos helps remove formaldehyde, xylene, and carbon monoxide from your indoor air, promoting a healthier, more breathable space, perfect for a good night's sleep. Want even more good news? Pothos is super easy to propagate. Just snip off a vine, place it in water, and in a few weeks you'll see roots forming. It's a gift that keeps on giving, ideal for sharing with friends or filling every room with green. Stylistically, Pothos goes with everything: modern, boho, minimalist, you name it. Its natural trailing form brings a relaxed, effortless elegance that makes any bedroom feel more peaceful, more personal, and more grounded. This is the plant that quietly elevates your space, one soft, green vine at a time. 8. Rubber plant, the statement piece of modern bedrooms. If your style leans toward modern, chic, or minimal, but you still want the warmth and life of greenery, the rubber plant might be your perfect match. With its thick, glossy, dark green leaves, the rubber plant doesn't just sit in the background, it makes a statement. Its bold silhouette and sculptural presence bring an immediate sense of structure and sophistication to any space. This is not just another leafy plant. It's the indoor equivalent of a designer chair, clean, strong, and unforgettable. But beyond the aesthetics, the rubber plant is also hardworking and practical. Its broad leaves are fantastic at absorbing airborne toxins, including formaldehyde, one of the most common indoor pollutants. And just like a few others on this list, it continues to release oxygen at night, supporting a better breathing environment while you sleep. Caring for it is simple. It likes bright, indirect light, but can adapt to medium light conditions. Water when the top inch of soil feels dry, usually once every week or so. And every now and then, just wipe the leaves clean to keep them shining and dust-free. Fun fact, in its natural habitat, this plant can grow into a towering tree. Indoors, though, it stays compact and well-behaved, especially when pruned. Whether you place it in a ceramic pot beside your bed or in a larger floor planter to fill a corner, it brings instant polish to the room. Rubber plants are also believed to attract wealth and abundance in feng shui, especially when placed in the southeast corner of the home. With its deep green tones, modern vibe, and easy care nature, the rubber plant adds a layer of grounded luxury to your bedroom, making your space feel both more intentional and alive. 7. Spider plant, the air-purifying dynamo that never quits. Don't let the name fool you. There's nothing creepy about the spider plant. In fact, this is one of the friendliest, easiest, and most beneficial plants you can place in your bedroom. With its long, arching green and white striped leaves and graceful fountain-like shape, the spider plant brings a sense of freshness and flow to your space. It's especially stunning in hanging baskets, where its leaves and baby offshoots can cascade beautifully like green fireworks. But this plant isn't just about looks. The spider plant is a powerhouse when it comes to purifying indoor air. It's known to remove a wide range of toxins, including formaldehyde, carbon monoxide, and xylene, making it one of NASA's top-rated air cleaning plants. In short, it's quietly working day and night to help you breathe easier, sleep better, and wake up feeling refreshed. And here's the fun part: it multiplies. As it matures, the spider plant sends out spiderets or pups, tiny versions of itself that dangle from long stems. You can leave them as they are for a wild, layered look, or snip them off and propagate them in water to grow brand new plants. It's a perfect gift-giving plant and a favorite among plant lovers who enjoy watching life literally grow in front of them. In terms of care, spider plants are refreshingly low maintenance. They thrive in bright, indirect light, but can handle low light too. Water when the top inch of soil feels dry, and they're non-toxic, making them safe for homes with pets or children. The spider plant is like that energetic friend who's always cheerful, adaptable, and brings good vibes wherever they go. Place one near a window, let it trail from a shelf, or hang it in a cozy corner, and watch your room come alive. 6. English ivy, the fairy tale vine that cleans your air. If you've ever dreamed of turning your bedroom into a storybook retreat, English ivy might be the finishing touch that brings the magic to life. With its delicate, trailing vines and softly lobed green leaves, English ivy feels like something straight out of a secret garden. Draped over a bookshelf, climbing gently along a trellis, or spilling from a hanging pot, it instantly adds a romantic, timeless charm to any space. But don't let its elegance fool you. This plant is fiercely effective when it comes to cleaning the air. English ivy is one of the most efficient air purifying plants out there. It's known for absorbing a range of common indoor toxins, including benzene, formaldehyde, and mold spores. That's right, mold spores. This makes it especially useful in bedrooms where humidity might build up, helping to create a healthier breathing environment while you sleep. Its trailing nature also makes it perfect for rooms where space is tight but vertical interest is needed. Want to soften a hard wall, frame a window, add life to a shelf or headboard? English ivy does it all, and it does it with grace and flow. Caring for this fairy tale vine is simple, but does take a gentle hand. It prefers bright, indirect light, though it can tolerate some shade. Keep the soil consistently moist, but not soggy. It also loves a bit of humidity, so it's a great candidate for bedrooms with open windows or a small humidifier. One tip: because it can grow quickly, you'll want to trim and train it occasionally to keep the look you love. And while it's stunning on its own, English ivy also pairs beautifully with other plants, creating that layered, enchanted garden feel that turns any bedroom into a cozy escape. 5. Calathea, the living painting that dances at night. If you've ever wanted a plant that feels alive, one that doesn't just sit there, but moves and responds to its environment, let us introduce you to the mesmerizing Calathea, also known as the peacock plant. Why the nickname? Because its leaves are an absolute masterpiece. Each broad oval leaf is adorned with intricate patterns that look hand-painted, with shades of deep green, purple, silver, and even pink. The undersides of the leaves often show a rich burgundy tone, adding even more drama when the plant moves. And yes, it moves. Here's where it gets magical. At night, Calathea's leaves gently rise upward, like hands folded in prayer, which is why some people also call it a prayer plant, though technically a different species. When morning comes, the leaves slowly lower again to soak in the light. This daily movement, called nyctinasty, is a subtle reminder that your bedroom is part of the rhythm of nature. But Calathea isn't just a pretty face. It also contributes to a healthier indoor environment by humidifying the air and filtering out toxins, making it a lovely addition for anyone seeking better sleep and calmer energy. Place it near your bed, on a side table, or in a cozy corner where you can admire its ever-changing patterns and watch its nightly ritual. Caring for Calathea requires a bit of attention, but it's worth every moment. It prefers low to medium indirect light. Too much sun can fade its vivid patterns. Keep the soil consistently moist, but never soggy. It thrives in higher humidity, so misting or a nearby humidifier helps it stay lush. And remember, Calatheas are non-toxic to pets, making them a safe, stylish choice for animal lovers. With its painterly leaves and graceful movement, the Calathea brings not just beauty, but soul to your bedroom. 4. Fern. The soft green fountain that refreshes your air and soul. Looking for a plant that brings a sense of freshness, softness, and movement into your bedroom? The fern might just be your dream match. With its feathery, cascading fronds, the fern looks like a gentle green waterfall flowing over the edge of a pot or basket. Its texture instantly softens any room, making even the most minimal or structured space feel calmer and more organic. It's not flashy, it doesn't demand attention, but that's exactly its charm. The fern whispers serenity. Beyond its graceful beauty, the fern is a true environmental helper. It's excellent at absorbing moisture from the air, making it ideal for bedrooms that feel a little too humid, especially during rainy seasons or in warmer climates. And like many of the best bedroom plants, ferns also filter toxins, including formaldehyde and xylene, helping to create a space that supports cleaner air and easier breathing. Ferns are also believed to bring renewal and balance in many cultural traditions, making them a fitting choice for a room meant for rest and restoration. Want to make your fern even more of a standout? Try placing it in a hanging pot near a window or on a tall plant stand to show off its flowing fronds. It's especially lovely in corners that need softening or shelves that feel too bare. Caring for ferns does take some consistency, but it's not complicated. They prefer indirect light. Too much sun can scorch their delicate leaves. Keep the soil evenly moist, never bone dry. And since they thrive in humid conditions, a quick misting every few days can make a big difference. In return, your fern will reward you with a cool, calm atmosphere and the kind of quiet green presence that helps your mind unwind after a long day. 3. Oxalis triangularis, the purple clover that sleeps with you. Some plants whisper tranquility, but Oxalis triangularis, also known as the purple shamrock, doesn't whisper. It enchants. With its deep violet triangular leaves that flutter open by day and gently fold shut by night, this little plant turns your bedroom into a place of magic and movement. Every evening, as you prepare for sleep, its leaves close like butterfly wings, as if the plant is sleeping beside you. The shape of the leaves, 3 perfect triangles forming a clover, has given it a reputation for luck and love. But it's not just symbolic. Oxalis triangularis is one of those rare plants that's as captivating in color as it is in character. Its vibrant purple hue adds a pop of contrast to bedrooms filled with green plants, white linens, or wooden tones. Whether perched on the nightstand, tucked into a wall shelf, or glowing under soft morning light, it feels like a tiny living artwork, equal parts elegant and whimsical. And while it looks delicate, it's surprisingly easy to care for. It thrives in bright, indirect light, water when the soil surface feels dry, and if it ever seems to go to sleep for longer periods, don't panic. Oxalis often goes through natural dormancy phases. Just trim it back and let it rest. It will return even more beautiful. Bonus, it's small and perfect for tight spaces, bedside tables, corner shelves, or even grouped with other plants to create a layered, rich display. It's also a great conversation starter. Guests will always ask, "What is that gorgeous purple plant?" With Oxalis triangularis, you're not just decorating a room, you're adding personality, rhythm, and a touch of botanical drama that transforms your space from simple to stunning. 2. Gardenia, the romantic bloom that fills the air with elegance. Sometimes a bedroom isn't just a place to sleep, it's a sanctuary, a retreat, a space where scent, softness, and serenity matter. Enter the gardenia, the queen of fragrant indoor plants. With its pure white blossoms and deeply glossy green leaves, the gardenia is a living symbol of elegance and purity. It's not just a plant, it's a mood. The real magic, though, lies in its scent. Delicate yet intoxicating, sweet yet refined, the fragrance of gardenia can transform your entire bedroom. It's the kind of scent that lingers in the air and makes you feel like you've stepped into a romantic dream. No candles, no sprays, just nature doing what it does best. This is why gardenias are often associated with love, longing, and grace. In many cultures, they're gifted as tokens of affection, and placing one in your bedroom brings those same romantic, soulful qualities into your everyday life. Visually, gardenia plants bring a soft sophistication to any space. Whether blooming or not, their deep green leaves add depth, while their snow-white flowers offer a pop of brightness. They're especially perfect for romantic or vintage-inspired bedrooms, sitting gracefully on a dresser, windowsill, or beside your reading nook. But be warned, gardenias do require a little extra care. They thrive in bright, indirect light. The soil should stay moist but not soggy, and they love humidity, so a nearby humidifier or frequent misting helps keep them blooming happily. With the right attention, your reward is immense. Breathtaking flowers and a natural perfume that wraps your room in peace. So if you're looking for something that goes beyond the usual, something sensual, symbolic, and deeply beautiful, gardenia is your perfect match. Chamomile, the sleep herb that gently cares for your soul. If your bedroom is your refuge, chamomile might be the most nurturing friend you could invite in. This delicate herb, with its tiny daisy-like flowers and soft green leaves, is more than just a plant. It's a gentle healer. For centuries, chamomile has been revered for its calming effects. Its sweet, earthy fragrance is subtle but incredibly soothing, making it one of the best natural companions for a peaceful night's sleep. Just brushing past the plant or letting it sit near your pillow can help ease anxiety, restlessness, or stress. Chamomile doesn't just look lovely, it feels like a lullaby. Even better, you can actually harvest the blooms to brew your own tea. A few dried chamomile flowers steeped in hot water can create a natural sleep tonic that's both comforting and effective. There's something incredibly grounding about sipping tea made from a plant you grew yourself. It turns your nighttime routine into a small, sacred ritual. Aesthetically, chamomile brings a soft cottage charm to your bedroom. Its delicate flowers sit like tiny suns on long, slender stems, offering a quiet beauty that pairs perfectly with linen sheets, wooden accents, or vintage decor. Caring for chamomile is as easy as its presence feels. It loves sunlight, so place it near a bright window. Water it when the soil feels dry to the touch, and trim regularly to encourage blooming and keep it compact. Because it's an herb, chamomile is best suited for small pots, ideal for your nightstand, a sunny windowsill, or even grouped with other herbal companions like lavender or mint. And in the language of flowers, chamomile symbolizes patience, rest, and renewal, exactly what we all need more of at the end of a long day. So if you're craving a touch of tenderness in your sleep space, let chamomile in. It's more than a plant, it's a natural invitation to slow down. You've discovered 15 and even a few bonus bedroom plants that do more than decorate. They clean your air, soothe your stress, improve your sleep, and turn a plain room into a place that feels alive. From the sculptural drama of the snake plant, to the romantic scent of gardenia, to the fluttering leaves of oxalis and the healing touch of chamomile, each plant has its own story, its own rhythm, its own reason to make you stop and say, wow. And the best part? You don't need a green thumb. Many of these plants are easy to care for, perfect for small spaces, low light, or even forgetful owners. Some purify the air while you sleep. Others add color, shape, or subtle movement that makes your bedroom feel warm, balanced, and personal. Adding just one plant can shift the energy of your space. But imagine what happens when you create your own indoor sanctuary. A tiny jungle, a poetic corner, a scented breeze that meets you every night. So now, the question is, which one spoke to you? Was it the easygoing Pothos, the exotic Calathea, the glowing charm of Aloe Vera? Don't wait for the perfect moment to make your room feel better. Choose a plant, place it where you'll see it every day, and let nature do the rest. You might be surprised at how much calmer, clearer, and happier you feel. Because sometimes all it takes is a little green companion by your side to help you breathe deeper, sleep better, and feel, finally, at home.